Alright, so this is a bit of an update video, but I had to talk about this because it's pretty important for us Bernie supporters to see. But really quickly, before we jump into that, I want to let you guys know I am over on Patreon, patreon.com/theprogressivevoice. Link is in the description box. I just posted some patron-only content as well as some early access. So make sure to go over there, check that out, become a patron, patreon.com/theprogressivevoice. Link in the description box down below. So I talked about this guy by the name of Ryan Knight. I had no idea who he is until finding him, but he went from being an Elizabeth Warren supporter to being a Bernie Sanders supporter. Now, what's really crucial is anytime you see resist or resistor in someone's name, it automatically means that they're going to be anti-Bernie Sanders and they're going to be anti-Donald Trump. But for the stupid reasons, they're anti-Donald Trump, and then they're also anti-Bernie for dumb reasons. And so he came out as a Bernie supporter. He came out of the closet as a Bernie supporter, and he just got completely nuked. So I recommend you go follow the guy, show him some support, because he's getting a lot of blowback right now. And so if Berners kind of show him support, I think that'll be pretty crucial. But he sent out a tweet saying, one of the big factors in me endorsing Bernie Sanders at this point is watching moderates flock to Michael Bloomberg, a Republican stop-and-frisk billionaire. I no longer trust moderates in our party to do the right thing, so we're going to have to beat you in the primary. Hashtag not me, us. So a very, very good tweet there. Another one here says, y'all can continue your Stop Sanders hysteria all you want, but I'm telling you right now that there's no path to the White House without the progressive movement, and most of us will not get behind a racist billionaire who is trying to buy the election. You've been warned. And then, so all of these tweet responses, we'll read some of these, right? You know what party doesn't have infighting? Trump's party. You know who's going to win if we keep acting like this? Trump. You've been warned. And so this is literally a mom account. And I can't really tell, honestly, what their politics are. But this one says, Ryan, stop it. I don't want Bloomberg either, but if he's a nominee, you'd better believe you will get my vote. If you don't think the same way, please say so, because I don't want to follow someone who isn't all in for the candidate to stop the destruction of our country. So this is what I mean. Like, this just goes to show you how stupid anti-Trumpers are, because they're not opposing him for the right reason. So if you don't know, Michael Bloomberg is not better than Donald Trump. Not only is he not better than Donald Trump, he's worse than Donald Trump. There's 64 sexual harassment allegations against him, misogynistic comments that have been alleged, which have a lot of evidence for, and he's all those racist videos that have come out about him. He's more overtly racist and sexist than Donald Trump himself. And so if you're retarded enough to support him, I don't know what happened to you, you know, if you were like, you know, I just don't know. I mean, this is incredibly frustrating, you know, that people, this has 840 favorites. This one says, what happened to you? And so this is what I mean. Anybody with resistor in their name, they're expected to be, they're always going to be these anti-Bernie folks. And so that's why they're shocked. Like, huh? Why are you now pro-Bernie? I thought you were anti-Bernie. It's not your way or the highway. Absolutely, it's that way. You've been warned. This is a bit too far for me. What looks to be a 75 trillion-year-old woman. So same stuff. If Bernie's not nominated, your goal is to stay home, not vote, and give Putin's authoritarian 40 more years. Definitely something the Kremlin isn't watching. And so he's just getting bombarded with a ton of tweets. Let's be real, Bernie Sanders is the reason Trump is president and Hillary Clinton isn't? What the fuck? How do you have the power to blame everybody except for your own candidate for losing the race? They've literally blamed Donald Trump, her own opponent, for being the reason why she didn't win. Like, yeah, he's running against her. Of course he's going to try to win. And it literally says Cassie's mom. Okay, so like when I tell you that all of these folks are old-ass ladies who just drink wine, have kids, and they're stupid as fuck. That's what all these people are. Literally all of them. That doesn't mean that all of those people are these people who are stupid. I'm saying all these dumb people happen to be of that demographic. So when you say wine moms, this is what we're talking about. This also looks to be a 5 trillion-year-old woman too. This kind of threatening post turns off people who might otherwise warm to your candidate. Like, bro, do you have any idea how weak of a statement it is to be like, I'm not voting for Michael Bloomberg? Oh, wow. Like, holy smokes. That's not even like a controversial thing. Michael Bloomberg's a piece of shit. You know what I mean? And so I don't even need to read you any more of these comments. It's just flooded with this, okay? So all of these in this one. The privilege of white moderates is off the charts. They run around slamming Sanders and tweeting out "Never Bernie," yet the moment you say you will not support a racist billionaire who's trying to buy an election, they clutch their pearls and start hyperventilating. Oh man, that is a beautiful fucking tweet. Beautiful, beautiful tweet, because it encapsulates it all so perfectly. And the irony of these douchebags saying Bernie bros when every single one of these people is either a 6 trillion year old white woman or a white man whose name is Tom, Jane, or some fucking basic ass name like that, Jim, John, Billy Bob, or whatever stupid name. And they're like, oh, fucking Bernie bros. Shut up, dude. You're just all a snowball, dude. Let's keep it real. And so he's on the money with that, dude. And he even sent out a tweet basically talking about, the ridiculousness and the harassment that Bernie supporters get on Twitter. But for me, this group of folks, all the people who are responding to this guy, all right, who are these morons, to me, they're worse than Donald Trump, because they actually, they're people who are supposed to be on the right side, and instead they feed to Donald Trump. Donald Trump can't win without these idiots, So without these recards basically endorsing Michael Bloomberg, voting for Michael Bloomberg, Trump can't win, right? And they're supposed to be on the right side. Those people, the Trumpers and shit, like, they're obviously, just out and out fascists, right? And so you can't really expect anything from them. They're fucking fascists, right? So to me, these people are worse than MAGA dumbasses. But go give Ryan Knight a follow on Twitter. Voice your support, because the poor guy is getting overrun, and he has a lot to lose, man. I have to tell you, he's lost a ton of followers. In fact, I should have looked up the number. I really am regretting that right now, so I wanted to tell you the number of followers that he's lost. Maybe next time if I do a third follow-up story to this, or a second follow-up. But, he has a lot to lose, dude. Trust me. He had nothing to gain from this whatsoever except for ethics and morality, which is what he followed. But he had a lot to lose, man. A lot of engagement, a lot of followers, which is what people stay on Twitter for, right? Engagement, followers, all that stuff. If you don't want to be on there. Same thing happened to Paul Joseph Watson. And so, he had a lot to lose, man. So shout out to Ryan Knight.